rise of Buddhism in 600 BC. The rise of Buddhism, or you can say rise of heterodox sect. Heterodox sect that is Gnostic religion. So in 600 BC, this is the age of social ferment. There was a massive change in the social structure of India with the rise of Buddhism and Jainism. This rise of Buddhism and Jainism was greatly attributed to the various factors, like we have the scramble in the Burn system. Burn system became rigid in the later Vedic period, and Brahmana occupied the highest position. However, at the end of the later Vedic period, Kshatriya challenged the superior position of the Brahmanas. Brahmanas' superiority was regarding intellectual ideas, composition of Vedas, command on the rituals. However, Kshatriyas also composed Upanishad and gave very tough challenge to the Brahmanical intellectual dominance. So once the Burn system became rigid, then Kshatriya left Brahmanism and supported Buddhism, because Buddhism at that time rejected the rigid form of the Burn system. Similarly, Vaishya was economically very affluent, but its social position was very less. And that is the reason why Vaishya also left Brahmanism and then supported Buddhism. So the admiration for the social mobility in the Buddhist philosophy or ideology of Gautam Buddha greatly inspired the others to join the Buddhism, and there was a mass migration from the Brahmanism. Likewise, rituals was the core issue. In the later Vedic period, there was elaborate and complicated rituals. You can see 16 sanskar was prescribed, and 16 sanskars from the lady conceived to baby born to the adulthood or to the death. There are 16 sanskars. Garbhadhan, Pumsabam, Simantonayan, Jat Karm, Nam Karm, Niskarm, Annaprashan, Chaul, Karnaveda, Upnayan, Vidyaramb, Vedaramb, Kesant, Shambartan, Vibah, Antesti. 16 sanskar. 5 yajna daily. If you don't perform that yajna, you will go to the hell. So that type of the fear psychosis had developed. Even Kshatriyas, they were deeply engaged in yajna, rituals. In Yajurveda, we have Rajasu yajna, Vajpayee yajna, Aswamedh yajna. So therefore, this elaborate, complicated ritual supplemented by dana and dakshina, the common people were fed up with this type of imposition of the supernaturalism over them, and therefore they decided to migrate to Buddhism, because Buddhism opposed the meaningless rituals. Animal sacrifice was one of the core issues. Buddhism, in order to perfect the ritualistic trend, decided to go for the animal sacrifice. It will create the fear of supernaturalism naturally, and therefore animal sacrifice was imposed. But this is a time when agriculture was like a revolution. Surplus generation became the passion. And therefore, in order to exercise the agricultural procedure operations, there was need of animals. So therefore, the peasant community greatly opposed the animal sacrifice, and then peasant community had supported Buddhism because Buddha condemned the bloody animal sacrifice. So these are the economic and social affairs that really paved the way for the rise of Buddhism. In other words, the charismatic personality of Gautam Buddha. Gautam Buddha, he was a great organizer. The way that he established a Buddhist Sangh, a Buddhist organization of the monks, the way that he created the model code of conduct for the Buddhist monk, and the primary objective is to spread Buddhism among the people. Gautam Buddha used Pali language, which was easily accessible to the people. Sanskrit was an elite language, and that is how the common people were able to understand the religious and philosophical essence of Buddha. And it was a practical social philosophy. It was very much concerned about the root cause of human suffering. It was against the social evils. And two prime questions of Gautam Buddha, that why human born again to suffer and what is root cause of human suffering, was largely addressed. And that is the reason why the rise of Buddhism was quite eminent in the 6th century BC. So primarily, it was transition from tribal mode of production to the agrarian mode of production. This is the main transition which paved the way for the large scale social change, and that is how the Buddhism became the mass religion.